Back in the studio. The show is fixing to start. It's Saturday, June 25th, 2016. Here's a painting that was just, I don't even know, 6 years ago maybe longer. And it was just an experiment. I didn't like it. So I've already started putting some white over this. I'm really going to try to make this video go fast. So I'm not going to narrate it. We're going to see how that goes. But I really want to get this done quickly. I need to get back into my house where I have all the paintings displayed. I basically transformed my living room into an art gallery. This is my studio. That's my gallery. Inevitably, pardon me, when I've had these shows, I've had 2 shows so far. The first show was very successful. At that time, I wasn't focused on creating videos, and I was totally focused on promoting myself as an artist. And so I spent all my time shaking hands, handing out business cards, and attending shows, being in shows, and out there hustling, hitting the doors, meeting designers and gallery owners and things like that, and pushing the product, so to speak. So I was in a lot of people's minds. I kept myself there, by, posting on Facebook, constantly, this is my newest painting, or I'd say this is my daily contribution to society, because some people might, there might be that idea that artists are lazy bums that don't want to work for a living, and nothing could be further from the truth. Artists work very hard. Even the ones that don't make tons of money work very hard. So anyway, I was in people's minds, and the first show was a huge success. I sold 22 paintings. Several people bought more than one painting, so there was probably only 16 people that bought paintings, and I guess maybe 17 or 18 people that showed up, so only 2 people left empty-handed. Some of my closest friends, friends will come by to say hello and wish you well, but they'll, well, anyway, they don't always buy a painting, but people only have so much wall space. I mean, let's be real here. But at any rate, 22 paintings I sold the first show. The second show, not so many. I only sold about 8 paintings. I can't remember if it was 7 or 8. And fewer people showed up, maybe 7 people. Now, this is the third show. I haven't had a show in quite a while. I guess a year, about. I'm not sure exactly. And I didn't hype this up too much. I didn't build it up. I haven't been maintaining those relationships with, that I had with my collectors. And that's something you have to do, So to tell you the truth, I'm not anticipating a huge turnout for this. So far, only 3 people said they'll come. And from my experience, you usually get less people than say they'll come. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But at any rate, I'm gonna turn the microphone off now. I hope I got all this, and go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna kick this out as quick as I can. Sometimes when, in the style of abstract expressionism, or I guess you might call some of my paintings action paintings, I'm not sure, but when I move faster and make decisions faster, because I am making decisions, and you should be too. I mean, when you're first learning, it's like, I don't know what decision to make. I understand that. I get stuck sometimes myself. And when you do get stuck, then just make any decision. Just push yourself forward. As Nike says, just do it. I used to hate that slogan. I thought, just do it. You got to plan first. You got to have a plan. How can you just do it? Well, I'm telling you, they're right. I was wrong. They're right. You have to just push through and just do it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to learn from your mistakes, if you want to call them that even. art is so subjective that what you thought was a mistake, you know, a year ago, you may revisit that painting if you didn't already paint over it and realize it's one of your best paintings, because you're going to grow as an artist as your appreciation for art grows, as you understand it more. When I first started painting, I did not like abstract art. Believe it or not, I did not. I liked, you know, I liked loose paintings. I liked, I guess, impressionists and stuff. But I didn't like Picasso or Pollock or any of them. You know, I thought, yeah, that's just throwing paint around. Well, I had some art instructors that encouraged me to try it. Well, just try it. And I did. And I was like, wow. And they were like, you're a natural. I was like, well, this is fun. You know, I have no idea what I was doing. And that was back then. Then they started, well, here's what you're doing. This, you know why these colors look good together? And they started explaining it to me. And that's what I'm doing in these videos, is I'm explaining it to you. But I'm not going to explain it to you anymore right now. I'm just going to get started. So off of this.